JD here from theinstituteofwow.com. I don't know why I was sounding like a radio announcer there. JD here from theinstituteofwow.com. Just a quick one. I had a client, we are a marketing advisory business, and I had a client just on the phone about 10 minutes ago, and I thought, you know what, that's a good subject for Facebook Live. When you're doing these regular Facebook Lives like I am, then you're always looking for content. I don't have too many problems with that, quite frankly. I've always got lots of content because there are lots of questions about the marketing world that people want to know answers to. And this particular one was asking if Facebook Live would be for his business, and it absolutely is. It's for every damn business, okay? I can't think of a Facebook Live subject that wouldn't be appropriate. Anything from, you know, A for architecture to D for dentist to P for plumber to I'm getting it backwards now, F for funeral parlour. This Facebook Live thing is insane, and if you're not using it and you're a business owner, then you should get onto it pretty damn quickly. And the reason I'm saying that to you is because I'm about to show off and give you some figures that we've been able to enjoy as a result of Facebook Live. Now, to be honest with you, probably I'm a late starter in terms of the Facebook Live thing. I have only been doing this for a few months, and I wish I had learnt to do this a lot earlier. I mean, I can't be too hard on myself. Facebook Live's only been around for about 2.5 years, so I guess really it's still it's somewhat in its infancy, but it gives you the opportunity to have your own TV show. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm sitting in the car ready to go and pick up my wife from somewhere, and I can just whack on my own TV show. And guess what? In the last 8 weeks from Facebook Live, which is free, absolutely free, we have earned $204,000. Free. I didn't have to put on a seminar. I didn't have to send out pay-per-click advertising on Facebook or Instagram. Not to say that we don't do that. We still do that as well. I haven't had to put on any event. I haven't had to advertise anywhere just by doing this 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, and as many times as I possibly can, giving good content, and then inviting people to click the button above, which you'll see the link above as wowmanifesto.com, to be able to put together a marketing page. Here I am trying to show off that Facebook Live works for me, and I can't talk. Can you imagine how well it would work for me if I could speak English? If I got this right and could speak English, then you can imagine how much more money we would get from it. But the fact is that we've been able to score a couple of $100,000 worth of sales without spending a cent. So therefore, look, I'm just encouraging you, if you are an owner of a business, it doesn't matter what industry you're in, then you should start thinking about providing good content and running Facebook Live regularly. Now, it shouldn't be a surprise to me, should it? I'm in the advertising game, so you'd think that I would recognise that the more you tell, the more you sell. Go figure, okay? So if you're invisible, then there's a pretty good chance that you won't be selling much. But if you're not invisible and you're out there in front of the faces of people, or your faces in front of them, sorry, more often than not, there's a pretty good chance that they will see, hang on, you know, this guy's bedding, or this particular dentist, or this particular landscaper is starting to resonate with me because I'm seeing his or her message quite often. I might just give them a call. I was in a cafe this morning having a cup of coffee with Gail, my wife, and I had a guy come up and tap me on the shoulder. He said, "Oh, JD." Now, I vaguely recognised him from having been to one of our seminars some time ago, and he just said, as it turned out, it came to me straight away, and it was a guy called Dave. Well, I say it straight away, he came to me about 20 seconds later. I know who this is. And it was a chap called Dave, and he said, "You know what, I'm having coffee next door, as in, you know, a few metres away, with a guy, and he's looking for marketing advice." And he said, "You wouldn't believe it, I'm thinking of you." And I look over, and here you are 3 or 4 tables away. So he said, "Do you mind if I bring him out and have a chat to you?" Of course not. And the guy came out and he said, "Look, I've been watching your Facebook Lives." And he said, "I've been meaning to contact you. And when I'm having coffee with Dave this morning, I said to him, 'Hey, you know that guy that does all this marketing stuff and the wow factor and direct response?' And he goes, 'Yeah, that's JD. And he said, "It's really weird. It was almost if this meant to happen." He said, "We looked around and here you are 3 tables away." Now, who knows where that might go, but the fact of the matter is that I was top of mind because I'm doing this stuff 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. So, and it's pretty easy. All you do is get this finger and you click it, and on comes the camera. You ramble or rant like I do for a few minutes, and you give content, by the way. So therefore, don't bother doing Facebook Live if you've not got good content, okay? Or if you're a mute. Not a good look, okay? Do you notice I say okay? Someone destroyed my life the other day, and they said that I said okay quite a bit. And now that's self-conscious, of course. Every time I say, you know what, then I stop saying it. A mate of mine, actually, I destroyed his life a few years ago because his favourite little phrase was "at the end of the day," and I told him and he's hated me since, because every time he's come up with "at the end of the day" stops. I don't have any other faults. That's the only fault, all right? So therefore, if you want to learn more about how to do this Facebook Live stuff and just social media in general, I know I'm ranting about the benefits of Facebook Live, but just social media in general, then you might like to click the link above, which is wowmanifesto.com, and there's a 14-minute video there where I actually go through a multiple point system and show you how to put together a pretty powerful, what I call powder keg, I can't talk, powder keg marketing plan these days. And if you're going to be putting together a marketing plan and you're a medium, small to medium sized business, which means you're not doing 50 million, then you might like to watch that 14-minute video. It's just a 14-minute video. It's really, really easy to watch if he does say so himself, and it just goes through a number of points that you need to consider when you're putting together a marketing plan if you want to attract new clients. And the link is above, nice and easy, wowmanifesto.com. Again, if you're not doing Facebook Live, wake up to yourself. Start doing Facebook Live. I wouldn't be telling you this if it wasn't working for me, and the figures that we're giving you are true figures. You'll notice I'm not American, okay, where normally when they tell you they've made $200,000 in sales or something, Facebook Live in the last couple of months, I normally go, American, I've got to divide that by 5, okay, so I'm Australian. We don't use the American exaggeration tool. Okay, now listen, if you would like to have me critique your website. Now, how's this for an offer? This is a gazillion-dollar offer, he says, like an infomercial. Just put your website URL below. And by the way, if you don't mind, share this. If you've got someone in business, then you know that they would like some more sales, then please share this and press the share button. And give me a like or two, for God's sake. I've got anxiety problems like everyone else. I feel that people, don't like me, so therefore, please give me a like button so I feel some love. But really seriously, before I go too silly, look, if you'd like to get a free critique of your website, put your URL below and I will give you a free critique. But you must have no feelings, because there's every likelihood I'm going to hurt them. So if you would like a free critique of your URL or your website, I guess, whatever you want to call it, then just put the URL below. But put www first, by the way, because I know you don't have to put that in advertising these days, but at least I can click it and quickly have a look at it later on. Free critique, worth a lot of money. I did a seminar on the weekend with someone, and we got them up on stage and I gave them a critique of their website, and they contacted me today. So that was on Saturday. Today they contacted me, and they reckon that critique will make them a lot of money, because they were doing some silly things on their website, which I basically picked that quickly. I redrew it on the butcher paper. They tore the butcher paper off the stage and took it with them, and they're joining my program, but they actually intend to give that to their website designer and fix their stupid website, because it was stupid. So a website critique from me, I think, is pretty valuable. He says as he blows wind up his own backside. It's terrible when you get into this advisory business. You just become a show-off. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Okay, I'll leave it at that. So guys, if you would like to get more details of how to put together a proper marketing plan, that 14-minute video is available by clicking the link above, which is wowmanifesto.com. And if you could give me a like, a share, an emoji, a heart, and also your URL below and your bank account details, I'd be very, very grateful. Okay, see you later, guys.